I'm cleaning out one of the properties, and I was just thinking I had a talk with my friend last night, and he was kind of having some difficulties within the situation where, he had been with this girl for a while, and I've known about it, but we had recently reconnected, and we had been talking about certain issues before, but it seems like some of them prolonged. And he wasn't necessarily asking for my help, but he's always saying the same things about what's going on. And so one thing I noticed, it's easier to be on the outside and look in to a other person's situation and say what you would or wouldn't do. So I started off by acknowledging that, because a lot of people would use as an excuse not to listen to wise things. But he was having trouble because she had some kids when they had met. And so, he wants to instill certain things in them as a man. And with that, I understand that when you actually care about people, when you, want to see people do better than you, and when you see that they have a lack of that, you try to step into certain roles at times. But something that I had learned, just over time dealing with, my own personal situations, while I don't have a situation to where I'm caring for another person's, children at the moment, like I can understand that just based on certain things that I've experienced. But my advice to him was to learn how to choose his battles, because there's times where we can definitely be right. We can be 100% in the right. We can have the right answer and everything. But at times, even when everything is lined up, you have the right to say it, you have all the right words and everything. Sometimes it's good not to speak on things. And you have to use your discretion with that. But an example with that for my life is, dealing with my son's mother. Me not engaging in arguments has helped our relationship. Not that we're back together or anything, but we were at a point where we couldn't even have discussions and different things. But me being mature enough to be like, okay, I am part of the problem because I continue to engage in this type of behavior, and therefore she feels like she's justified in lashing out or justified in doing that. When I decided to stop